my freedom. Now you can take my freedom. It's like I'm walking on water, and other waves don't even bother. This is my kingdom, and you can take my freedom. It's like I'm chasing the sun, and all my fears are on the run. You can take my freedom. Now you can take my freedom. It's like I'm walking on water, and other waves don't even bother. This is my kingdom, and you can take my freedom.
Well, hello, and welcome back to Arknights Endfield. My name is Koshxs, and this is episode 12. Yeah, almost forgot for a second again. I need to start making some notes. And yes, I improvise this as I'm going. It may be pre-recorded, and maybe I have an idea of what happened during the episode, but yeah. Anyways, we're heading into the Auberry Quarry to continue the main story. The Auberry Quarry isn't exactly the main story,
I'm over here!
but it's a bit important.
Oh, you've arrived, Denman. Awesome. I was about to head in and look around the place on my own.
Alright, what's the sitch?
I don't really know. I saw figures scurrying about, but they're so far away. I'm not sure what they're up to.
Yeah, ask for directions. Why
I
not?
totally agree. Great. It's time to jump right in.
Surely you don't mean like jump, right? I mean, I know I don't take any fall damage,
You're
but
not taking the shortcut? Sure-footed as always, Enman. Perhaps a more cautious and grounded approach will work out better for us. And it's okay if you change your mind, Enman. I can give you a piggyback ride and jump down. It's totally safe. Enman. I hope I'm not seeing things, but you turned really pale.
I'm okay. Just feeling a little, you know. I'm wondering if there's another way in.
Fine, I get it. All right then. Time to look for a detour.
seems the legendary Ant-Man is a little bit afraid of heights, and I cannot blame her. I am afraid of heights as well. Well, it's not exactly afraid of heights, it's afraid of falling, or rather, the abrupt stop after falling. But anyways, so yeah, the Auberry Quarry. Before I actually dive into this, I wanted to do a brief mention about a secondary quest that I mentioned previously that I was going to be skipping regarding Arknight, and I think it's relevant because in the last episode, Perlica, in her story time, basically mentioned something called the Hanabit Circuit.
This place is too quiet for my liking. Enman, something really doesn't feel right here.
Yeah, it's the Angeloi. But although you may be right about this place, there's something odd, but we'll find out in a bit. And that's a little bit of lag. Don't adjust your monitors, it's me. I'm really sorry, but it's gone now. So, at the Hanabit Circuit, she mentioned that the Hanabit Circuit found the lost science team, which we didn't really get a lot of context about in the previous episode. In fact, Perlica actually failed to mention a lot of things and left me with maybe more questions than answers. But it seems that this science team might have been a little bit important regarding some ether research that we've been doing. Probably has something to do with the bot that Andre was working on and Yvonne. But yeah, we'll still need to wait a little bit more to get more information about that. The Hanabit Circuit, on the other hand, well, every time a faction is mentioned and I don't know about
We
it,
could probably jump down from here. Now
I
that
get
think of it,
curious.
The platform just then was a bit easier, I think. How about a leap of faith, Enmin?
Yeah, but let's go the right way before going the... I mean, you know what I mean. So anyways, the Hanabit Circuit turns out that it's a group of tribes. I don't know if
This
it's
gate seems
exactly
locked from the
tribes.
inside. Since it's UWST property, I probably shouldn't hack it to pieces.
Sorry about that lag. It happens to me when I'm loading a new part of the world, but seems we're back now. Shouldn't be happening more in the rest of the video. But yeah, I don't know if they're exactly tribes, you know, like as in tribes, or if they just are classified as such, you know, being more modern-like, considering that we're in a whole new world as well. But anyways, they're classified as such, and they dedicate themselves to help uh, people lost in the wildlands. Not just helping them with supplies and stuff, they actually teach them new skills.
Watch out, Edmund! There are Angeloid here. Stay behind. I'll see what they're made of.
You're quite chatty today, eh, Chen? No, actually, don't worry. I don't mind. But yeah, anyways, so turns out that Arknight is one of the members of such tribes, the Hanabit Circuit, and she's actually a song seeker. I'm not exactly sure what song seekers do, because they also talk about a Hana song that they used to teach people about survival skills. I think it's very interesting because the character is actually very well designed. I like her voice, and this lore just adds more to the character. So in case you're interested about that, you might not want to skip those secondary quests because they really enrich the world building. Right? So the secondary quest was just about saving a lost girl. That was it. There was nothing too important happening. That's why I skipped it. I didn't think it was that relevant, but such information, I do like to share those details as part of
You're
the
not tired, Mr. Dally.
sort of
We
lore
fought with both
focused
courage and
walkthrough that I'm
prudence.
doing here.
Excellent work, everyone.
Made possible by
The disaster really wrecked this place. The landslide reminds me of those super blighted areas outside.
Landslide. Yeah, so what's going on here in the quarry? It's time we start finding out. Because we received a distress call, that's the whole thing that prompted us to come here. So what's this about? Brother, I think you should visit Valley 4. You keep thinking the place is out in the middle of nowhere, but that's exactly where it shines. Valley 4 is safe. Neither the Anglo nor land breakers are interested in this stretch of frontier turf. Oh, that aged well. But hey, I hope you're doing well, that you're alive, because I'm sure you ate those words. I'm learning barehanded rock climbing from an old veteran. That's interesting. That may prove relevant later on. Same as this elevator. You'll find out why later on. But yeah, I bet he didn't see that coming. And I don't know if his brother came to this place, but if he did, he also ended up regretting it.
The gate seems locked. Fine. I'll refrain from bashing it open so they won't charge me with vandalism. Well then, I guess we'll look around.
Alrighty. So, what's this? The Auberry Quarry is named after Master Auberry, legendary crew hero of the UW. Okay. Quarry was near completion. Miss Rude scaled the pigs, blew herself up to create a rock slide. Wow. Blocked the Agaloy. So, Master Auberry was a hero. A bit of lore there. You can pause if you want to read all of that. I'm actually a little bit rushed to finish the story here and move on. And actually, you'll be seeing me making several cuts. If you see too many cuts in this video, it's because I spend a lot of time just wandering around or doing nothing or just admiring the view or solving puzzles that may not be entirely relevant to the video. And it's already going to be well over an hour. You can see that in YouTube. And if I don't make those cuts, it's gonna end up being longer. So let's move on a little bit. So we find the containers to open the door.
I just traced and triangulated the signal that you picked up. The sender should be nearby. I'm sending the coordinates over to you and Chen.
Oh, look at that. Is that amethyst? Haha, we found more amethyst. Well, it's just a couple of deposits and they're low purity, but we're gonna need them. Because remember, I had to turn off one of the amethyst line of productions because I was running out of amethyst. It was a negative income ratio of amethyst. I was using more than the amount that I was actually getting. And since at this point of the game I'm still relying on low capacity batteries which depend on amethyst parts, I didn't want to risk running out of amethyst. And yeah, if I keep doing that, I would have suffered the same no power issue that I faced like a couple of episodes ago, right? Was it more than a couple? Anyways, so actually several episodes ago, so you can see that it's holding at a stable 7.8 thousand amethyst. It's still going a little bit down, but much slower thanks to me turning that off. But if I mine these deposits, I'm gonna solve the problem. And remember, as you raise your levels, you're gonna be increasing the richness of these mineral beds. So they're gonna be eventually turning from low purity to high purity, which is gonna leave you even safer. So we'll clear the area. This was one of those events, I forget the name. It's one of those glowy things on the ground. Anyways, and you can see I'm rocking the new team. Now you're seeing them properly in combat. I cannot raise them beyond level 30 because right now my exploration level is still 1 at this point. And in order to raise the exploration level, I need to continue through the main mission. That's what it says here. I thought I had to explore more. I mean, exploration level kind of goes hand in hand with the term explore. But no, it turns out you have to continue through the main mission. And don't worry, I'll get them eventually. In fact, I currently have them on level 60. And yeah, bit by bit. Slowly but surely. Oh, look at that, another Orlean. I'll pick it up later. I'm actually fascinated by this place. It reminds me of something kind of
We're getting real close
near
to
Automata.
Endman. The sender should be atop this platform. Now, I could simply jump around a bit and reach the place. But since I have to take you around, I guess we'll take the elevator. Just be safe, you know?
Yeah, this place looks nice. And I think I stepped down on the wrong level. Yep, that bridge is broken. Can't go that way. In fact, I have to keep going up. Oh, what's this? Sorry, my ADD is kicking in. ADD as opposed to ADHD. I mean, it's ADHD without the H. I'm not hyperactive, just attention deficit disorder. Anyways, I'm sorry. I digress. Let's go back up. I wonder why that's there. Maybe I'll extend the bridge later on. But let's keep going up and see if we can find someone important in this huge crane. Oh, hello.
I guess there are still no suitable backup parts.
No. Our depot was hit as well. Most of the backup parts have been destroyed.
Okay. Well, what should we do? Oh, if only we knew where Penny went. She'll definitely make something work.
Did you see that? He's British, but he said depot. They usually say depot. I don't know, it's funny.
Endfield.
Anyways, greetings.
I heard about you. But why are you here?
Because we received your distress call. We ran all the way from our base to this place, you know. Anyways, I heard you got trouble. Spit it out, and I'll get it settled.
Oh, okay. I mean, really nice to have you here. I'm Ramon, and I'm the person in charge of this quarry. So, since you have received our distress call, then you should know that the disaster blocked a lot of our roads. That also happens to be the major cause of our most pressing issue.
Yeah, don't worry, we're actually working on it.
Indeed we do. The disaster made a mess of this quarry. Fortunately, the aftershocks weren't as strong, so we initiated our contingency plans.
Contingency
However,
plans.
every road leading to other key zones is either blocked or has collapsed. Signal interference is also really bad here. We still couldn't contact many of our crew. This is why we must clear the roads, locate our crew, and get them to safety ASAP. Exactly! And we actually found a bypass key to handle our problem. It's this. Our super crane. Oh, this juggernaut did a lot of heavy lifting in the quarry. But our old boy seemed to have experienced a major mechanical hiccup because we overworked it for years. Happened before I got this assignment, too. We never really activated it since then. Lucky for us, the old boy's lifting cage still works. It's how we could still reach the zones cut off by the road collapses.
Alright. So if it's usable, that will serve to our advantage.
Yeah, that old boy is pretty banged up from overwork. Its lifting cage is the only part that can still move. This is also why we really need skilled machinists who know how this works. Fixing and activating the super crane will let us reach even more places in the quarry.
Wait, are you saying that none of you know how this works?
We do. I mean, we did. We just lost contact with her after the disaster. So...
Her? What do you mean her?
No problem. The power nexus is that way. Oh, let me take you there.
Why do I feel that there was a question left unanswered here? Who's her? You said you lost contact with her? I mean, whatever. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so it's one of these, but I don't have one of the pieces to repair it. So you can click on it and it will tell you where to obtain the piece, where to learn it, and it will also be useful for future puzzles.
How does it look, Enmin? Can you repair it?
No, not yet.
Endman? Does that mean you're that administrator of Endfield Industries?
How do you not know me?
Wonderful! That means we can save the super crane. Oh, apologies. I got too carried away. So you said you probably can, but you ended that line with a but.
I'm like super famous. Everywhere I go, they're like, you're the admin? Oh, the administrator?
Wow.
Who
How
are
do you know?
You, I mean, only Perlica and Andrew knows.
I don't really know what happened when they modified this crane. It happened more than a decade ago. I heard that they did it to make the crane more suitable for quarry work. The engineer in charge slapped on some mods. Schematics? Let me think. Oh, Phyllis from the hardware division might know. Penny probably does too. Oh, but we've lost contact with these crew members. I must be the unluckiest manager ever.
Yeah, trouble usually comes in threes. But hey, look on the bright side. We're here, so your luck is probably gonna turn around.
Oh yeah. I just remembered something. You'll definitely find the schematics there.
Okay. Where's there?
It's at the old quarry, but we now call it the listening post. We built an archive at that place for storing all sorts of backup data and files. Naturally, we should have a copy of the schematics used for modifying this crane.
Sounds really useful. So where's this listening post? We should set off at once.
It's over there.
Okay.
Well,
Alright. No
I
problem.
guess you can also see that the road has been rendered impassable by the disaster as well.
Not for me.
So, how are we supposed to get across? And it's kind of far. Even I would have trouble reaching that place.
It's
The
all right.
crane, Chen.
Remember the lifting cage of the crane I've mentioned? We can use it to reach certain zones. And
There you go.
the listening post happens to be one of them. We'll just use the crane and get you over there.
Got it. Enman, I guess it's your turn to run the show.
Alright. I like the reason for going
Try
after
it out,
the...
Ethan. It should be working properly.
After that piece that we're missing. It's the crane schematics. Nice. Actually, I'm wondering if this is actually gonna hold. I mean, look at that. It looks like it's just there, sticking. Not actually grabbing the thing, but anyways.
Alrighty,
Let's move this thing. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna get down there and we're gonna have to go the long way around. Okay, no problem. Alrighty, so down here. And let's see if we're missing
Well,
anything.
One unlucky Angelos.
Orally? Yes, orally. And I saw a chest over here. This is more lore. A crewmate's fantasy. And I feel like an originum slug. What? Yeah, I don't know what you were mining here, but I think it got to your head. And it's strange because this place looks abandoned, so what exactly we're doing here? I mean, yes, a distress call, you need to get some people out and everything, but aren't you supposed to be mining? Oh, what's that? Is that an angeloid? A dead angeloid? What are you doing just chilling in front of it?
Veritas has graced this battlefield with its touch.
So yeah, why aren't they mining? I mean, I know there was the disaster and everything, the whole thing with the angeloid, the anchors hitting over here. Actually, where are these angeloid coming from? Were they just remnants that poured in from somewhere else? Is there something else here in this mine? Anyways, I hope you're liking the team. Lacerite as the main DPS, Ember as a defense support, which can heal, and she can also create a shield with her ultimate. Saehi to buff Lacerite and increase cry application, and Ardelia, of course, to debuff enemies with her corrosion and to heal the entire team. Okay, just a little puzzle. Nope. Doesn't seem to be the right way. Once again, I enjoy most of these puzzles because, once again, they're simple enough. They're not like, oh wow, I'm a genius solving this, but they're entertaining, and they most of the time serve the purpose that they need to. So I'm guessing I can turn this over here, and that should suffice to jump over there. There's another control panel over there. Let's see what it does. Okay. Will that be enough? I mean, I could jump from the second platform to where I need to go, but not from this one to over there. I should go back, and will I make the jump? Nope, I will not. Alright, let's go back up. Thanks to the developers for putting that lift over there. Let's turn it one more time, and yeah, that should do it. Nice. So yeah, this place kind of reminds me a little bit of Nier Automata. I know what you're thinking, but hear me out. Think about it for just a moment. I mean, look at the big machinery, the abandoned buildings, look at the quarry rocks, the geometrical shape, the whiteness of it. It kind of reminds me of the ruined city, don't you think? Tell me you don't see it. In fact, think about the white constructs that the machines used to do. Yeah, those crazy machines after Adam and Eve spawned. Remember that white city that was like below the other city? And in fact, this whole place here looks like that. Like this wall reminds me. Nope, we're back.
Hey!
Alright, back to
Squad
Enfield.
buggers, You're fighting me!
But do tell me you don't see it. Alright, we'll rescue this person, whoever they are. It's probably UWST. I mean, they're the basic workers of everything.
Alright,
Right.
coast is clear. You can come out now.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I really thought I was gonna die here.
It's alright.
Don't worry
Just
about
doing
it,
my
it's
job,
over
you know?
now.
Oh yeah, this place ain't safe. You should head back right now.
No! I can't. I haven't concluded the closing job. I can't go back.
Closing job?
Yes, you can.
Is it something important? Ramon never told us about this.
It's a really important job. I must get it done.
Girl, you're still in shock.
I might not get another chance like this.
Uh-huh. Okay, yeah, you need to calm down and tell me what's going on.
Okay. It's just that I need to reach
Spit it out.
that archive over there. I must upload the last batch of data.
The archive? Cool. We're heading that way too. Maybe you should join us.
Really?
Sure.
That's wonderful. Oh,
As long as you keep up the pace.
I forgot to introduce myself. My name's Mila. I'm a material inspector. I'm really happy to meet you.
And I'm really happy to meet you as well, but we should really... anyways, I'm not one to complain, I'm just joking because look at me, getting distracted over here, but actually I'm gonna be needing to do this eventually because I'll need to come back to this floor. You recognize what's on the other side? You will.
Everyone's chipping in.
We fought with both courage and prudence. Excellent work, everyone.
We've done it.
Well said,
Hope you're
Emily.
not tired, Mr. Dally. My prayers have been answered.
I really like this team. I mean, Last Right is such an excellent DPS. Well, I don't know regarding terms of DPS, but she's an excellent fighter.
You must get to
Don't touch.
safety. This system will attack intruders. I took a training course. I hope this works.
What do you mean attack intruders? It's a barrier. it keeps people out. It will strike you if you go through it, but it's not gonna. Anyways, we know this. Just hit the thing and move on. There you go.
East is right. Maybe I should try going left?
No, it's clearly right, but I'm gonna skip ahead because I'm gonna be wasting time here because I went left, so... But anyways... I wanted to know what's there. Spoiler, there's nothing there. So you should just move on.
We just need to activate the devices in the correct sequence.
Me too! This one is real tricky. I never figured out the right sequence.
No rush. It's a little hard, so I made a training cheat sheet. Found it. If a crew member forgets the sequence, refer to the secret clue on the spare parts locker.
Spare parts locker? You mean that thing nearby with a bunch of numbers on it?
Yeah, you should really go for the instructions because it's actually quite simple, and I tried to do the Team Taylor method of going with no instructions here because I don't need no instructions, RRR, and if you don't get the reference, you're probably too young, or you don't like watching TV. But was it 90s TV? Anyways, look up Home Improvement and you'll find out what I mean. Anyways, eventually took a look at the instructions and find out that there was a code written somewhere around there. There are actually several of them, but you needed one specifically, and it was that. As simple as that.
I got used to the weight, you know. I got a collection of my little buddies in there. If I had to leave this place,
Yeah, sure, whatever. I have what I needed. Thank you very much. You can upload your data. And I'll see you,
So,
I don't know
how's
when.
it look? See anything, Edmund?
Probably never. Yeah, we're good to go.
Let's head back right now. Oh, before I forget, we should tell Mila. She probably wants to come with us.
No, I don't think that she...
Granite, hardness scale.
Yeah,
Mila,
she
we're
seems
done.
to be... No, wait,
How about you?
no.
Wanna head back with us?
You're so fast. But I still have tons of data to upload. I can't head back right now.
Yeah,
Alright
it's a
then.
shame, so...
The path through those gates should be safe. We'll see you around.
Yeah,
Okay.
see you around.
I should have been more like Phyllis.
Well, we
Learn
look at the
something
time, we're late, and I gotta do something, and yeah, I'm just gonna put this here and repair the thing. I'm sorry, just she is a nice girl, but you know, I get easily distracted, but she's worse than me and slow to talking. I mean, I know I have my thing where I stutter and I'm slow to talk, but geez, she's on a whole different league. Damn. So, I did a little bit more exploring and I found this, which I think it might be important. It requires a worn keycard, which I haven't found. I don't know how to get one, where to get one. Maybe at the end of the story, or maybe as part of the story. I don't know. This place looks important. I should definitely be coming back to it. But yeah, I think that's it for now. There's a lot in every map that you need to remember to go back to, and I think I've neglected that. That's why I sometimes take some time to do a few secondary quests. I don't like leaving stuff behind. Well, actually, that's not fully true. I don't like leaving stuff behind in games that I like, and if it wasn't already clear, I like this one. So I like exploring every nook and cranny that I can. And look at this, I found the second place in this map that I cannot access. In this case, it's actually very clear why not. I'm sorry. I need one more of those pieces to repair Origin circuitry, and I tried to sense the location and I couldn't find it. That means it's in a map that I haven't unlocked yet. Maybe it's in the map that I'll be going.
Oh, You're
to
back!
after this.
How was it? Did you find the
Yeah.
schematics?
Of course we did. We can't simply head out there and return empty-handed.
Yes! I knew I was right. So, do we have a solution for starting the super crane repairs?
No problem. I'll do it.
Great! Oh, really appreciate this, Endman.
Alright. I'm actually curious about these controls. Oh look, shiny thing. Me not doing what I need to do. Well, there's a nice perspective. So that's what it looks like. What happens if I try... Okay, axle is damaged. That's actually scary, the way it shakes when it can't turn. So anyways, focus, Kosh. You need to go fix the super crane power nexus. There you go. I shouldn't be criticizing Mila too much. I'm sorry. So now I have what I needed, and this one is a little bit too obvious. So this one clearly goes here, and this one rotate and over here. That's it. So what do we know? What do we do now? That did it. I love the music.
Warning. To all nearby personnel, Super Crane 373 has been activated. To all nearby personnel, Super Crane 373 has been activated.
Whoa! Oh, this is my first time seeing the full activation of our super crane. Oh, it's way more impressive than I ever imagined. Oh, perhaps
Wait,
it's
what
the
do you mean?
reason why the crew never wanted to leave.
What? What do you mean leave? But you're actually giving me more questions than answers.
Forget what I said, Endman.
No,
Thanks a lot
I'm
for
not gonna
everything
forget
you've
it.
done for us. Now
No.
I can use the crane to move the rescue teams and save more of our crew.
Wait, go back.
There are still a few zones we can't reach. I'm not sure if we'll find a way to get there. I guess I just have to wait for backup to arrive.
Can I ask you something without you getting mad at me?
Ask me something? Sure. If it's something I know, I'll definitely give you the answer.
Are you guys shutting down this place?
What? How did you know?
Well, your evasiveness and the evidence on the table kind of suggested it. It's a bit obvious
fine.
now.
I'm not trying to hide things from you. It's just something really sad that nobody wants to talk about. And
I
yes,
see.
you're right. This quarry is shutting down. We were putting together a closing ceremony, and then the disaster happened.
I'm just curious, if this thing
Yeah.
wasn't working, what were you
Couldn't
doing
get
here?
in touch with most of them. I guess they were closing down the place
Well,
and saying goodbye to it.
I guess
I
there's
haven't been
stuff
here
to
for
do,
long,
but anyways.
But it's obvious that everyone has their own ideas about leaving the quarry behind. These would be our last days at this place. I want to let our people say their farewells and leave safely. I believe this is the closing work I have to oversee as the last manager of the quarry.
Alright, fair enough.
So, where to next, Enman?
So now we know why we're here. We're helping with closure and
All right,
evacuation.
we can definitely head over there. Let's go.
Endman, you can try turning the arm of the super crane. The turntable should be working now.
Okay, great. Let's see this thing moving. I wonder if I can... Well, I guess I'll find out once I move it. Whoa. This would be really hard for me in real life. You know, with the whole abrupt stop fear. And be careful, because when this thing is moving, an invisible barrier is lifted. I've tested it, yeah. But when it's still, that invisible barrier disappears, and while you don't exactly die from falling here, if you fall into a no-go zone, you simply respawn. It's a little bit scary just falling down from anywhere. I can tell you, as
This place got seriously wrecked
you
as
have an
well.
experience from falling
You can hardly
from
walk
tall
on this
places,
mess. I mean, it isn't
both
hard
in
for me,
games and in
but
real
you need to watch
life.
your step, Endman.
Yeah, well, I haven't fallen from a really tall place. I fell from a second floor from a stage during a school play. Yeah, it was that bad. I landed on my butt that
High
it
threat
took
hostile
almost
detected. Stay alert.
all of the force, so I was fine in the end. But yeah, it's a bit scary that whole gravity's pulling me down at full speed and. Oh, nice. So we've raised the bridge. Let's see what else we have over here to activate. I don't know what that is, but it will come in handy. Oh, one of this, no problem.
Endman, I think this is the spot. We can head up from here.
Easy there, children. You're taking a dangerous path. Don't rush into things. Take the time
Who is
to
it?
look around and be cautious.
I don't like disembodied
The
voices.
voice came from over there.
Stop gawking around, girl. I'm over here. I'm an old
Oh.
lady who happens to be passing by and giving a few random words of advice. Heed them or ignore them. Your choice. Matters not to me.
Suspicious.
What should we do, Endman? I guess I'll let...
Just an old lady passing by a really high, almost too difficult to access place. Yeah, right. Just that. So yeah. Remember that
Really
first
appreciate
text
that,
that we
ma'am.
encountered here?
No need to thank me. You made the call and took the path of your choosing. Pay no mind to what I've said. This old lady got something to ask you, friends from Endfield.
Do you know who I am?
Know the badges on your outfits, that's all. And by Talos, I'm getting senile. The name's Penny. I'm just an old lady with one foot out of the retirement door, and an occasional busybody.
You're Penny? Mr. Ramon has been looking around for you.
Oh, did he? Do tell me about little Ramon and his silly problems. Unlike my other two apprentices,
That's what he meant
Ramon would
when he
only
said
think about
her.
old Penny when there's a mess he can't clean.
So, that's her. She's the one that knew how to
Oh,
operate the
dear.
crane and
This
all
old
those
lady
things.
really got too hammered from all that porter. I missed the fun. You even got my old partner to work.
Old partner? You're talking about that super lifting crane thing, right?
That's the one. I did my share of work at this quarry. I probably spent half my life in the crane pilot's cabin. I got a special relationship with that old boy, you know. All right, let's get back to business before I swerve into the far north with my nonsense. Now that I've learned about our current situation, I take it that you're heading to the deep management post, right?
Yeah.
I guess, I
We
suppose
really
you
need
tell
to find
me.
a way to reach that place. But getting around this quarry is such a nightmare.
Because I just pointed in one direction and I said, let's go there.
Of course I do. Count yourself lucky. You asked the right old lady. Follow me.
Climbing tools.
Over here. Don't just stand around. Move those legs and get yourselves up here.
Incredible.
Sure.
She's climbing almost as fast as my mentor.
Let me just grow hooves and I'll be right there. You remember that first sheet of paper, that text that we found about the guy telling his brother to come to Valley 4 because there were no Anglo nor land breakers? He talked about learning bare hand rock climbing from an old veteran. Penny, everyone. So, makes sense why she's able to climb so fast. I mean, just take a look at her appearance, and if you watch Animal Planet, you'll know why.
Not bad, children. You're faster than I thought. Very impressive. So just follow this route, and you'll reach the highest point. Once you're there, you can leap onto the crane arm and head down via the maintenance shaft. Turn the arm to the right angle, and you'll have a path to the deep management post.
Understood. I guess we really have to thank you this time, Penny.
Fine. Just treat this as me thanking you for what you did for little Ramo. Oh, they crewed this place with young, inexperienced children. They just won't let me retire in peace.
In case you might not have gotten the hint, there are some goats in, I can't remember which mountains, but, sorry, getting distracted over here. But in case you haven't seen them, there's some goats in, I can't remember which cliffs. I think if you have seen the movie Kingsman, the prequel, you can see those goats over there. Hang on a second, I think this is important. Strange humming noise, earthquake, more clues. Several crewmates left the quarry early. Maintenance access card from the facilities division might work. Are you talking about that place that we couldn't access because we needed a worn access card? Humming, earthquake, old lab, access card. Are you saying that there's something hidden there? I mean, there's surely gotta be something there, but... Anyway, so, if you've watched the prequel for Kingsman, you'll see some goats that like climbing on a cliff, and they actually just step on another, on very thin ledges of rock. It's almost like they're floating. So, she's one of those. And someone else noticing those weird humming noises and earthquakes. There's something else going on over here. I mean, I understand that
far down. Try not to fall off. Huey.
They're closing the quarry because
even for someone like me.
They've Jesus Chin because they've depleted minerals and they've decreased in quality.
We can probably stuff a dozen people into the Enman. Is this the maintenance shaft that Penny mentioned?
But yeah, sorry, I got lost in thought over there for a moment. But was there something else behind the reason? See, here we can confirm it. Mineral sample quality and overall deposits. Yeah, they simply ran out of material to mine. But is there something else going on here that we don't know about? Probably another reason why they're closing. There's a photograph and there's Penny in this photograph. We can't see the photograph, which is a shame. I don't know why they didn't just put it. But yeah, proof that she used to work here. So I'm kind of getting a little bit vibes from Mines of Moria, from the first Lord of the Rings here. Did they dig too deep? Or did something in that research lab down there and unearthed something that they shouldn't have? Maybe?
Endman? How? You came here from the top. Does that mean you,
If I'm wrong,
You'll
never
never
mind,
guess.
but
We
yeah.
actually came down from the crane arm itself.
You met Penny. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, looks like our luck has indeed turned around. Oh, feels like having a weight off my shoulders. Of course, Penny's really important. Not just to me, but to everyone in this quarry. She did a lot of work here, and all of us have a ton of respect for her. I have absolute faith in her judgment. I say we follow Penny's instructions and do things her way, Endman.
I think that's a failure in leadership, not teaching the new generations what they need to do to manage this place.
We'll just need you to turn the crane arm towards the deep management post.
Alright, let's move this thing again. Yeah, because if they're depending on Penny for so much, there's clearly a failure in leadership and mentorship there. And as she said herself, she's old and she's going senile, so I would have expected more from the UWST. To be a little bit honest with you, this whole quest is a little bit weird,
We can
actually.
finally get across. Really appreciate your help, Endman. Attention, rescue team. Once you reach your target nav point, deploy your counter-interference receiver at once. No one gets left behind on our watch.
Roger. Beta team is commencing with a thorough sweep of this area.
We're making good progress. Hopefully we'll find our missing crew ASAP.
Good job, people. I guess this concludes our mission in this area. Enman, let's give Fiona a call.
Watch out! It's right behind us!
Sounds like the team ran into trouble. Enman, we can't just
Of
leave
course
them like
they
this.
did.
Let's go and take a look.
So yeah, I like the place, I like the mechanics,
Alpha team? Beta team?
but the quest is
Do
a
you
little bit
copy?
weird.
Respond! This is Rahman. Do you copy? Endman, you're back. Ugh. Our search and rescue crewmates probably ran into trouble. I'm the quarry monitor, and I must stay at the command post to maintain radio communications. Can I ask you to check the sites for me, please?
We must hurry over there, Enman.
And by weird, I mean that it feels like we didn't come here to do much. I mean, this could have been solved by the UWST itself, and maybe you could say the same about all other problems, but hardly admin worthy.
You gotta be kidding me. Where did all these Angeloi come from?
Okay, surely we can help with the Angeloi, but it just came up. I mean, they didn't call us because of this. And I'm not saying that it's beneath me. I'm certainly not. But it does feel like just coming here to...
You should call off this operation. This place
I don't
isn't
know.
safe.
We came here to find and rescue our missing crewmates. The team is not going to leave any stone unturned. Things might get hairy, but we'll handle them as they come. My only concern is to find trails and pick up signals of our crew. We're leaving no one behind.
I understand. Enman, we should keep up with them.
I mean, you know, we received a distress signal.
Thing is singing.
It's definitely linked to the ether.
Oh, what is down there? Exactly.
We're just mineralogists. This is way beyond us. We can't dig any deeper. We better call the Cabal of Tranquility and let them handle it.
Absolutely not.
We gotta evac!
Okay, see, that seems interesting. A connection to the ether, but we didn't come here because of that. This just showed up again. As I was saying, we received a distress call for not exactly sure what. We just came here and we basically helped to repair stuff and maybe rescue some people. Like, they just told us that they needed some help and needed the crane being fixed again, but they didn't even tell us that they were leaving. And I mean, eventually, like halfway through this mission, it became clear that we were helping with getting people that maybe were stuck, or helping with closing the place. Why? I mean, maybe the distress signal wasn't aimed at the admin, but I don't know. It feels like a secondary quest that was just to explore this part of the map, which granted is a very cool part of the map. But it's not that important for the story. You know what I'm saying? I like doing secondary missions. I have no problem with doing them, as long as they're classified as secondary missions. This was a primary mission. Anyways.
Search this place and that place. I don't think we missed anything. Enman, found anything? Oh. I guess we'll have to wait and see if the rescue team found something.
We made a discovery. A fellow crew member familiar with these parts told us about another trail. The local teams would use it to commute. Perhaps our lost crewmates are down there, but we have no one to spare. My Enfield of friends, I'm wondering if you can help us investigate the place.
No problem.
Sure.
You don't have to ask. We're heading down there anyway.
Here, take this backup elevator key. It should activate the elevator here.
Why not? I mean, this part was more interesting than the rest. Yeah, I'm gonna stop complaining about it, but this part is actually a bit interesting because it kind of explains what we were reading about around the mine, that some people were mentioning some humming and earthquakes.
Too quiet, Enman. It feels really unnatural.
It's just a cave, an abandoned cave, nothing weird about it, but what is interesting indeed is what we're gonna find here. And the fact that there's still a question left open, which I'll mention after we're done with this. It was just an ordinary lab expansion. Nobody knew the results could be so serious. Wanted a bigger sample storage room. Unearthed that thing. Hope they're doing well. Will it trigger a violent explosion? Will it kill everyone in Valley 4? What the hell are you talking about? Now this is interesting. They stopped the digging when we unearthed the Stone of Auberry. Who knows what's down there? Maybe precursor data vault? What do you mean precursor? Is this like an ancient race thing? Is there another faction involved? You know, like us, the Anglo, and an ancient race? Kind of feel bad about this, especially to Granny Penny. Yeah. So we're definitely gonna find something interesting, but I don't think it is actually what we've been reading about in these papers, and that's another thing bothering me from this, because spoiler, I suppose I'm gonna be left with Still unanswered questions. But take a look what we found here.
Remember the Angeloid we saw up there? Maybe they dug their way out of this place?
Gathering data.
Ready to support.
Face your ass! With
And there I go again, getting distracted. But yeah, I really like this team because Last Ride actually really deals a ton of damage. If you can get to stack her 3
There's an anchor here.
cryo applications, she's gonna do a ton of damage
Goodness,
with
it's broken, or we'd be
her
in
combo
real trouble.
skill. Oh, an anchor! Look at that. Okay, so that explains the Angeloid. Oh, what is that? Is that a level 25 enemy? Well, surely it's gonna be more of a challenge if this is a boss, but that health is dropping really fast. I mean, it's the first time I fight one of these things, but it's almost dead. And it's gone.
Now we can. It's a distress signal. And it's really clear. We should be close.
I mean, surely it can it. This can't be it. Right?
Do you hear that?
Sure, that was a quote-unquote dangerous Angeloid for regular people, maybe?
I don't want to die. I'm too bony and taste like crap. Please.
Too bony and tastes like crap. That's a good one.
Are you the deep management crew? And is this a special UWST welcoming ceremony?
Oh, it's not
Safe
Angeloid.
to assume.
It's people. The people finally found us. We're saved.
I was so scared. I thought the rock buggers would bury us all.
Scottish, the lad.
I'm not dreaming, right?
I hope you won't mind. The last few days have been incredibly stressful for the crew. Your arrival literally lifted the lid off the pressure cooker. So our celebration got a little out of hand. Let's give the crew some space. And I say we head over there so we can discuss the situation. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Phyllis, and if I'm not mistaken, you're from Enfield Industries.
That's right. I'm Chen, and this is our Enmin.
Chen. And the Enmin? Ah, I never expected to meet figures from the textbooks here. Well met, and thank you for saving us. Can you tell me how you managed to reach this place?
Textbooks. Now that's nice. I mean, at least you're not that surprised as everyone else, but...
Ah, that's really incredible. I didn't expect you to run into Mila and Penny. This quarry is indeed smaller than it looks.
So the three of you know each other?
Yeah. Penny is my mentor, and Mila is like a fellow apprentice of sorts. But Penny taught us really different things. And I feel much better now, knowing that both of them are all right. So, the only thing left to do is to find a way to get everyone out of this place. We actually have a backup elevator over there. It's meant for emergency scenarios like this, so it comes with its own motor. But when the disaster struck, the anchor you mentioned probably broke the motor. We tried all sorts of ways to get it fixed, but none of them worked. However, I remembered something you said, and I believe the problem lies in a fried internal component. The issue might be similar to that of the supercrane. So, I wonder if you can help us by taking a look at it. We need to check if it can really be fixed. Once the elevator works again, we'll simply take it to reach the surface.
So that's why you didn't. Alright, understandable. No problem. It's original
Let's go,
circuitry. I'll
Inman.
take a
Once
look
we
at.
fix the elevator, we can
I'll
bring
take a
the
look at it,
entire
and
UWST crew back to the surface.
I mean, if this is the entire crew, yikes. But yeah, anyways, it makes sense why they were stuck here. But I refuse to believe that the source of those humming noises and earthquakes they were all talking about in the surface was this inert, should I say, inactive anchor. I don't know, I feel like there's something else going on here. Maybe that's me still being disappointed with how lackluster this was. And I'm really sorry because, you know, I've been enjoying this game, but not everything can be colorful and joyful. I have to admit that this is the weaker part of this game. I was expecting more from this place. Maybe there is still more, but I haven't unlocked it yet. I haven't found the worn access card that I need to access over there. I just recently got the original part that I need to fix the circuitry of that other place that I can't access.
All that tunnel crawling really makes you appreciate the fresh air out in the open.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah.
This place is actually pretty close to Ramon. We really took the long way around.
Yes, we did. There's gotta be more. That's what I'm saying. There's gotta be more.
We're back!
We're back.
We're alive!
That Scottish laddie is so fun.
I think this ended really well.
I'm sorry.
Just reward for all the
Scottish
stuff.
is not the best. Apologies for that, laddie.
I heard that you've rescued the entire crew from the deep management post. This is incredible news. I'll be waiting for you at my usual place.
Alrighty. So, that should be it, right? Surely we're done now. We're basically we're gonna be heading back to the crane to receive our thanks and praises and goodbyes and just a little bit of praises, yeah, and our rewards. But there's gotta be more here. This map is so good. It has a lot of potential. It doesn't have that many minerals nor even rare growths. Just like 2 or 3 basically. I don't know what the true intention was from the developers for this place, but
you're back. You really saved the lives of our crew in the deep management post.
It's what we Enfielders do. I'm just glad we were able to help. Right, Enman?
Right.
None of this would have happened without you. Please, give us an opportunity to thank you properly.
Thank you, friends from Enfield.
For being your unfortunate apprentice.
And just to save you a little bit of time during this closure of the quest, we're basically skipping over a very awkward and cringy discussion between these people. The important part is this.
Oh, luckily for us, that super crane still works, right? I heard that it's been here for a while. It's even older than me. That's right. The veteran crew always said how the super crane kept us all on schedule. It's the one that did all the heavy lifting. Just like this time. I think I'll really miss it. This is why we really need to say goodbye to it. Properly. And that means no crying and no fighting. Come on, people, just get along. Because we might never see it again.
Huh? Never see what again? Didn't Penny tell you? We're moving the super crane to Quarry K0327. The Endman of Enfield Industries fixed it. So there's no way we're gonna leave it here.
It's coming with us? We're going to Quarry K0327.
Well, we fixed it, right?
Well, these little girls never bothered asking this old lady.
Come on, Penny. You should have. Well, at least you told them about that fat raise you negotiated for the entire crew. Oh, we also get to keep our entire fleet of heavy machinery and take them with us. You did tell them, right?
I didn't.
This. Come on, Penny. I mean, I know you said yourself that you are senile, but come on. Anyways, this is just making matters more awkward than they should be. I'll try to.
No one's losing an arm or a leg if they didn't get informed about this. Things
I
will
mean,
be
you're not
fine.
wrong, but.
Indeed. None of this is fine.
Oh, my heart. Fine, but you won't get an apology out of this old lady. You girls are always overthinking things, and this is just another prime example of that nonsense.
Thank you, Penny.
Thank you, Penny.
And we're still not done. We need to talk to Ramon. Hopefully this will be the end of it.
Endman, I'm mostly done arranging our redeployment. My next job is to oversee the handover and transfer. We really should have given you Enfielders a special party for helping us out, but I guess we have to settle for these tokens of our appreciation. Please accept these gifts, Endman. They come from everyone of the Quarry crew. I really hope to see you again in the future. My friends from Endfield.
Right. So, that's it. So we've completed the quarry mission. Yeah, I'll reorder my ideas and set my thoughts straight and make proper feedback in just a moment because I don't want to leave this just as criticism flying around without any real order or just, you know, shedding on the the content for no reason. I mean, there are reasons, but I want to set them straight. So, first of all, hypergrief for anyone related to the development of the game, if they're remotions that they're watching this, or anyone that agrees with it. Here's what I think. The quarry was actually a very cool place. When I first arrived, I was really caught in the atmosphere, in the scenery, in the aesthetic. I loved it so much so that I even compared it to Nier Automata, which is a wonderful game. So I think you did a great job with that design over there. I think there were great puzzles, great mechanics. The exploration was awesome. I mean, because the place itself facilitates it, right? So 2 points for that. And the problem was there since the beginning. And what was the problem? The purpose of going there. I didn't know why I was there. We received a distress signal. Sure, we're Enfield, we answer distress calls and we help people in Talos II because, you know, that's the thing that Enfield does. But it wasn't really clear until halfway through the mission, where we eventually learned from you know, digging up information from the NPCs, which were refusing to tell us for some reason what was really going on. I mean, surely that adds to the mystery and the whole, oh, you have to play to find out. But in the end, the whole reason of being there wasn't really that entailing. Wasn't that, oh wow, you know, as the rest of the game has been up to this point, and as it's going to be, because I am further ahead in the story, as you know. It's been great. It's been a great journey, but this has been a little bit weak, especially with that part of the plot of why we were here. I think this place had so much more potential. It could have been doing more. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I need to go back to that gate that I cannot unlock yet. And I'm hoping that there's something there, because I refuse to believe that the source of that strange events phenomena that people were experiencing was that dead anchor over there. There's gotta be something else. And add to the top of that the fact that we had that awkward encounter between Penny, Mila, and Phyllis. They discussing between themselves and making things just a little bit cringe. I didn't like that. So anyways, 2 points in favor, 2 points against. It's balanced out, hopefully with more potential in the future. But that's it for now. I'm still enjoying the game. I hope you stick around for the rest of the episodes. Thank you very much for sticking around for this one. If you made it to this point in the video, please consider liking, subscribing. It's free, it's not mandatory, but I'd really appreciate it. Just watching is all that I need. Thank you very much. My name is Koshxs. This was Arknights Endfield episode 12, and I wish you have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.
Two souls colliding. We shared the pieces of ourselves. It's perfect timing now. We fueled the flames, but we're still learning to trust, It's never enough, burning me up. Don't fight the fire, too much too fast to burn us out. We walk the wire, love. Don't make me read your mind, I know it. Learning to trust. It's never enough, burning me up.